Lately I've been asked many times why the Diabetic Health Clinic is embarking on producing a documentary. For those of you who have followed the Diabetic Health Clinic story over the last 7 years, you will realise that we have been able to help many thousands of people regain their health, which in today's modern day society, it really revolves around what you put in your mouth. For most people, that is the biggest impact that they can make. Recently we ran a program in Kilcoy, southeast Queensland. Now, just below this video, you'll see a section of this web page which will allow you to have a look at the weekly snapshots of that program that we ran there. If you watch it, you'll be amazed as to how many people showed up. It was a large percentage of the population. And because of the size of the program, we felt that this was the most opportune time to start telling the story of what must be done to regain your health. There are so many people struggling. Weight is something that you hear of all the time. People try and lose weight, they can't. They lose a little bit, they regain more. It's just a forever ongoing cycle for people to try and lose weight, and many people actually give up. But it's not just the weight, it's the diabetes, it's the high blood pressure, it's the cardiovascular issues. It's all the diseases that we call lifestyle diseases, but they are commonly referred to as chronic diseases. That's what we're really talking about. So we want to tell the story of how people are changing their life in such short periods of time. We want to tell the story of what must be done. The changes for people that have been through the program are so dramatic, so quick, that even their doctors are surprised. And by the way, as a part of the program, we actually collect the data and we hand it to the doctors so they can see what their patients are doing that are attending our program and are changing their lifestyle. Obviously, with a project like this, there is, as soon as you start talking about it, there is this requirement for money. It's almost like you've got to have your own $100 bills raining from the sky. They just keep coming down. Once you start talking about anything that is commercial as far as filmmaking, the money is incredible. And we decided to take a different path. As most of you know, you can attend a diabetic health clinic program for nothing. It's a part of our business model. We want to be able to provide this type of program in our community for nothing. And so when we sat down and thought about the documentary, we thought about, wouldn't it be nice if we could make that same story happen with the documentary? And so we embarked on something quite unusual. We actually embarked on the documentary without having a budget, without having any money. I have been pleasantly surprised with the support that we have been getting. First up, we needed a camera, and out of the blue that was donated. It's a 4K cinematic camera. You couldn't ask for better. We've now got editing PCs. We've now got software to edit with, high-grade software, professional software. Just recently, an artist was in touch with us, a musician, and he's got some fabulous music. The words of his songs, of some of his songs, are perfect for the documentary. And so he's donated his music to the documentary. There are people donating bits and pieces all over the place, and this whole project is starting to come together. It's been an amazing process so far. However, our needs are still quite large. Up above this video, you will actually see a progress graph which we keep updating. So if you look at the progress graph, you'll actually see what we've achieved, where we're up to, what we still need. So there have been many people that have actually contributed to that graph looking like it is right now, but there's more to go. And to that end, I'm appealing to you, if you want to get involved in something really special, something that is just a story in itself, a documentary made with no money at all, that's just people contributing bits and pieces, time, their knowledge, their bits and pieces that they've learned over the years. Maybe you've got something that you can bring to the table which we haven't even thought about. Please get in touch with us. You'll have the contact details right under this video. If you want to get involved, let us know. If you want to support us, let us know. You know, there's still things like we need to do an overseas trip, just a short one, but it's a part of that big story. So if you're in the travel game and you can help us out somehow, let us know. There are things like colour grading. If you're good at colour grading on video work and you want to get involved, let us know. So anything that you can contribute, we would love to hear from you. You may have completed the program and you really want to support it in some way. Some people do support it financially, so there is little bits of money trickling in here and there, which we all appreciate. And ultimately, every single person that watches that documentary will appreciate the effort and the donations that people have made towards this wonderful project. By the way, everyone who's donated to this project will actually be acknowledged in a documentary. I think that's very important to do. I'm looking forward to seeing this project come together. It's been 7 years in the making, and now it's finally starting to take shape. 7 years down the track after running the program, I think that it is time that we tell this story throughout the globe, and this will allow us to do that. I'm looking forward to seeing the project come together, and I'm certainly looking forward to seeing the final result.